Finding charging stations for electric vehicles around Louisiana can really be a hassle for drivers who need them. That's because state leaders say there aren't enough of them. As Mike McDaniel explains, the Public Service Commission is said to adopt some new rules that'll make Louisiana more EV friendly.
Electric vehicle charging stations like these are scattered around the city of New Orleans, but it's not always easy to find one available for a charge.
When you look at statistics, Louisiana has been notoriously slow on our electric vehicle, and I think that's partly because we don't have the infrastructure.
District 3 Public Service Commissioner Devontae Lewis says that will change statewide.
I think this is step one.
Wednesday, the Public Service Commission is expected to adopt new rules that would allow places like gas stations and grocery stores to set up their own EV infrastructure.
This is really going to let private businesses actually join the movement of electric vehicles and open the market for everyone to compete and play.
The new rules would also prevent utility companies from having sole operating rights. Any utility wanting to build infrastructure would have to create a private, unregulated entity. That prevents the utility from passing costs to ratepayers.
The one caveat is that Entergy New Orleans would not fall under this rule because they are regulated by the city council. But what this would do, because it would allow the gas stations in New Orleans now to build their own infrastructure because they could follow under the PSC rules.
Lewis hopes new private EV infrastructure will put more options along major interstates and in disadvantaged communities.
If you're thinking about buying an EV, you're looking for your nearest charging station. Not everyone can afford to put a charging station in their homes.
Lewis says a $7,500 federal tax credit on electric vehicles has helped grow sales nationally, but driving them in Louisiana isn't so user-friendly.
This is not to say that you shouldn't be able to drive your gas car if you so choose, but as modern technology evolves, as electric vehicles are moving in the forefront, I want Louisiana to be able to be a leader.
Lewis hopes the new rules will lead to larger projects like more electric school and city buses.
I hope it really opens the door to see the power of electric vehicles. I mean, I think there has been a misguided debate about electric vehicles and what they mean and how they operate.
Mike McDaniel, WWL, Louisiana.
The new rules would also allow homeowners the option of keeping an EV charging station connected to the home's main meter or switching it to a separate one.